Assalamualaikum. My name is Dura Adrena. I'm a first year of student in UniKL BMI. On this video, I want to present my final project for C programming subject. On this project, I was assigned by my lecturer to do a tic-tac-toe game by using a Python. So, basically, tic-tac-toe game is a very popular game for two players, which is X for players X and O for players O, and they will be marked the space in a 3 by 3, which usually will be drawn on a piece of paper. The player who succeeds in placing three of their marks in a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal row will win the game. As to continue playing, they need to construct again the grid which can cause a waste of paper. Because of that, this dictator game have been developed in Python, which can be more user-friendly as you can easily play it on your own computer instead of using pencil or using a pen. So before start playing the game, let's see roughly on the coding of the game first. So first of all, the boards of tic-tac-toe game have been constructed, which consists of 3 by 3 grid. The board is represented as a list of a string, and each of the string will represent one of the 9 spaces on the board. The program will be ignore the string at index 0 in the list. Next, the score game. This function score game will be store the current score of player, which will be display the names of player, and the score of each players. And this is done by the keys function as to convert the data to the list. Then the submenu. This submenu is function as to give the chance for player who enter the non-existing number in the menu or who want to exit from the games. Next, winner checker. This winner checker is function as to check all the possible winning, either it is satisfied or not. If is it satisfied, it will return true, or if is it not, it will return false. This function then is to check if all the 9 positions have already marked. If is it, then it will return true. Then if is it not, then it will return false. Okay, then this function schemes is to manage the status grid of player. The movement of every player was intelligently responded by artificial intelligence in a computer with its own algorithms. Then, a trying block. This trying block is functioned as to keep the players in a game whenever they enter unintended values. Okay, value error will accept the error and remind the player about the wrong input and continue to the game. Then, both of these two functions are to update either any of the player has won or lost from the game. On this step, it will be swap the player 1 to the player 2 after every successful move. But this article also acts like a game board system that keep track if they want to play multiple games. Okay, then menu. Okay, this menu is function as to give an instruction for player before start playing the games, and both of two players are required to enter their name as to store in the board of the game. After both of two players have entered their names, they will be and then the menu will be print and um, to give and it will give the players to make their randomly choice either to choose go for the X or to quit from the game. Then uh, after storing all the information, this function is to execute independent match and store the marks, and it will be update the scoreboards of the game. Then your coding is ready to play. Okay, let's start playing. So you can easily press F5 on your keyboard as to run the code. Then it will be print and welcoming you to Tic-Tac-Toe game by Python. Then it will print the instructions of the games. So read the instruction carefully before start playing. And you are required to enter the names for first player and second player. So let's say for the first player name is, and the next player's name is. So both of two players' name will be stored on the and displayed on the scoreboards of the game, and this value will be updated after both of after player have done the game accordingly. Then this menu was print as to give the chance for player to make their choice, either to choose for go to act or to quit from the game. So this will be remind for player one to take their turn to make the choice. So let's say in this case, player ones wanna go with X, so enter the number one, and the board. This board is ready for player. This board is ready and waiting the input from the player. But you need to keep in your minds that you only can enter the number 1 to 9 only. So let's start the game. Okay, let's say you have entered the non-existing number in the grid. It will be print the message that you have entered the wrong input, and it give you the chance to try again. So let's try again. Okay, as the diagonal row have been completed, so the game is over, and the score will be update accordingly to the players. Then for the second players, will be give the menu to 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 make their own choice, either to go for the X or to quit from the game. So let's say for the second player, he want to go for the O, so enter the number 2. Then the board will be clear and ready for the second player to put the input. So let's start the game. Okay, so let's say if the player enter the same input that already filled, so this will be print this message, and you are still given the chance to try again. So uh let's enter the another number. So the game is over, and it will declare who the winner for this game, and it will be stored accordingly to the score of each players. Then this will be print again for the players as to make their own choice. If uh, if they wanna quit from the game, so press number 3. Then it will display your final score, and if you wanna exit, press O, or you wanna play again, press 1. So let's say in this case you wanna exit, so press O, and you already exit from the game. So that's all from me, I think, about the Tic-Tac-Toe game. Thank you.